Hey guys, it's Burgerskill and welcome to Beginner Guide, basically ultimate beginner guide in Dragon Heir Silent Gods. I decided to actually make this beginner guide because everything is outdated. This game, obviously, some of the heroes like Jasper, you see him there, is the same hero, but a lot of things actually change. A lot of mechanics, the main mechanics of the game change. So I'm going to explain what is the important moment in this game, where to focus if you're free to play player. Obviously, I'm going to make also, if this video is not already online, a spender guide where I'm going to present what is going to be the best value in form of packs for you when you start playing Dragon Heir Silent Gods. So yeah, I'm just going to directly start with one of the most important mechanics that you have to know. Obviously, I'm going to think that you're not having any kind of heroes. Now, obviously, there's going to be paths you have to walk in. There's going to be some heroes that you're going to get along the path, and you're going to get some heroes. Now, what is different and what is going to be the main mechanics? Right now, Dragon Heir Silent Gods is counting on the activity like crazy. No joke. Right now I have like 36 stamina, and this thing regenerate extremely slow. Here I even actually miss one day, so I get something in reserve. But to regenerate stamina, things is extremely slow. So since this is going to be the main scarcity of you at the beginning, this is going to be the stamina. What I suggest you actually go with the stamina, and obviously it's going to be the growth. But here we're presented with 4 instances: Goblin Lair, Wildfire, this is a Resplendence, and a Permafrost. Now here I strongly suggest go with the Goblin Lair. Here is the thing with the new Dragon Heir Silent Gods, is every time you level up your hero is going to actually affect all the heroes. Here you have a resonance level. If you click here and you level up this one, all of your heroes is going to become this level. So if you're level 1 and you click on resonance, level up on level 2, all of your heroes is going to become level 2. As you can see, all of my heroes is level 59, because this is the resonance and how the things are working right now. And yeah, I even get some heroes here, but yeah, everything is level 59. So this is the main thing you have to know. So why going with the Goblin there? Well, the main reason behind is for the different content, you're going to need different heroes. What I mean by that is, for example, for Temporal Vortex, maybe it's going to be a good idea to go with the heroes that is going to be single target. Obviously, in the season 1, the top DPS dealers is going to be the Wild. That means Eric, Jasper, Flora, and all the wild heroes presented in the game. So if the rest of these 3, by the way, on point of growth, rest of these 3 instances is going to be if you want to level up your hero. So here you see I have one Jasper Soul Print, and I can go and actually expire him, and he's going to get some extra stuff. But if you click here, you're going to see the tree of the hero, and this is supported by these shards here, which is for the flame domain, and there is 3 other domains where you're going to get these shards, and with these shards you can actually level up these skills of the hero. This is attack enhancement, this is best 100% more damage. After this, the hero gets 2000 HP and a damage aura. All allies deal 6% more damage, the aura effect double, blah blah blah. So you see, and from there you can go for different down trees, different trees. I'm not quite sure, can you actually get all of these, or you can actually go with the one, since I didn't actually proceed that much, just because I'm also at the beginning. It's a day 3 here, so I'm not so sure where this video is going to come online, but the moment it comes, maybe I'm going to level day 5, day 6, something like this. But yeah, this is the place where this is going to boost, but this is for a single hero. Keep in mind, you want to have all of your heroes high level. The highest level you can actually get from this to have low level 30, all of your heroes is level 30, you have level 20 with these things upgraded. Now this is something like an end game or mid game way of playing. At the beginning, just go for the goblin lair and get as many experience potion as you can. And as I mentioned, the scarcity here is crazy from point of this. Something that maybe I can actually give us a suggestion is maybe if you want, you can buy some stamina for 50 gems, but since if you want to get one idea ahead. And here's the thing also, this is going to help you in the arena by a lot. Now last time I don't remember which I end up in the top 100. My rank right now is 151, and this is the reward, the reach number 100. Okay, this one is, I guess, from the game. But if you want to go on the top positioning, you're going to need higher level heroes. And if you face somebody that is 10 levels below you, the chance to win is pretty decent compared if he is on your level. This is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, with the levels, is going to also support you in the arena. On top of that, is going to support you also for the temporal vortex. This is also something that I want to mention. And basically in all of the content, having higher level hero is better from this going and go for, you know, one hero. Now from there come actually the question, okay, so here understand where else I can actually go with my stamina. And I'm going to share with you the other places that I go. And one of the, I think it's equipped there. Here I go, since my heroes become higher level, I can actually afford and actually clear Grave of Venom level 6. Each of the levels is going to give you something extra. Here you can get something extra of this one. This is 1, 2, 3 things that can 3 materials or 2 gears and 1 material for the gear that is just going to give you better gear. And this is in extra, so don't farm, I will repeat, don't farm Grave of Venom, Grave of Wrath, or Grave of Curse. Just get all the stages to maybe like level 7, in my case it's level 7, and get all these first time rewards. This is going to be like double or triple the gear you're normally going to get from this instance, and it's going to provide you with base gear to actually continue fighting in a Draenor Sawan Gods. It's absolutely the same with Grave of Curse. Here I managed to get to level 6. I'm going to try to go for the level 7. If I manage to do it, I manage. If I can, I can. It is what it is. But I'm going to just go for the next hard level. And obviously we're going to have Grave of Wrath, where I also managed to get to level 6 and getting these extra bonuses. So right now I have, and here is the thing, for the old players who was playing Draenor Sawan Gods, in the Grave of Venom, you're going to receive your weapon and your helm. This is way different because back in the days, in the Grave of Venom, you was able to only receive this type of weapons, where it's basically this 4. This one was in Grave of Curse. This is Garantile Will and Blessing. That was all the gear. I mean, Glover's helm, chest, and weapon was only for specific instance, and you get one of these pieces for this specific gear. Here you're going to get only helms and weapons from the Grave of Venom. You're going to receive from the Grave of Curse, you're going to receive the chest. Chest is extremely important. And obviously from the Grave of Wrath, you're going to receive your Glovers. This is how the things right now from point of instances are working. So I strongly suggest just go for the next level. Don't repeat, don't spend your stamina. It's very hard to be get it. And one of the ways you can do is, for example, you get blocked, just go for the goblin there. Obviously, since we're at the early stage of the game, this is like day 2 or 3, we're going to have a limitation. At one point we have a limitation. Right now it's level 59. Available in 1 day and 7 hours. I can actually go above level 59. We're going to have this type of restriction, but this is for try hard. And in this 1 day and 17 hours, you can just, you know, don't use your stamina. just go for the gear with this stamina that you already have. Just go for the gear. There is no limitation there. Or go for Goblin Lair. I even strongly suggest go for Goblin Lair and have prepared this experience. So when the next level from 59 going up open, you're going to have this experience to immediately jump to the max level. I think this is also going to help you in your progress. Now, from point of heroes, I really don't know what kind of heroes you're going to have. Obviously, in season 1, majority of the people are going with the Wout just because it's doing the most damage on the Temporal Vortex. And in Temporal Vortex, you're going to receive, it's not only this place where you can actually receive, but from point of rewards, you're going to receive this Echo of Clepsydra. Now, Echo of Clepsydra is something that is going to help you at the end of the season rewards, so it's going to be extremely important for you to try to somehow reach this level. Obviously, there's going to be some fragment of Berengar. I'm not quite sure about this one, but yeah, I'm going to try my best to keep myself in the top 100. I finished in the top 80, so I managed to get 250, and I'm going to try to continue keep this high level going and trying to get more and more rewards, so I can get more Echo of Calypso at the end of the season and get some extra stuffs. Now, I'm not so sure. I know back in the days in Drowned Sound Gods how the things were, but right now I'm not so sure how the things is going to be, what kind of rewards we're going to receive at the end of the season. I'm excited. I'm so happy that they figured out how everything in the Drowned Sound Gods. So yeah. Now, something else that I want to mention, maybe a couple words for the camp. You're going to have this Horn of Underwind for the old people who was playing. This is a place where you can get some extra heroes. There's some percentage to get a legendary. Not so sure. Oh my god. Okay, so you can select what you want to get, range melee, and make some summons. Now, the percentage to get something from here, I think was very low. But still, if you manage to get, especially if you don't have any heroes, you can go here and make some summons, poison range for example, and maybe try to get some hero. Now, I get only one hero from here, one legendary hero, but it's still something that is good to not miss. If your hero get duplicated, you're going to get some shards that can level up your artifacts. Now, here is going to be the forge. Obviously, when you have some materials, you can forge different gear. This is, for example, I'm going to forge this one, and you're going to get, I'm not quite sure, this is, yeah, you're going to get, for example, chest. This chest is very good one, is giving percentage attack, especially on the high level. It's a very valuable one. Here, maybe I can forge 2 just to show you, and we get one weapon. Oh, I actually didn't go. Now here you can see that we're getting weapon and we're getting helm. Here is just chest and clovers. Now this S is about some other things that we're going to go in the future. This is heretical ruins and etc. But let me make one more forge. Maybe we can get something perfect. What is supposed to mean? We get this weapon, critical rate defense, attack and alignment. Now, okay. And obviously this is going to be the final forge. This is for legendary gear. You can get this one by clicking on them and how to obtain. This is for majority of the things in the game. Is going to show you from where you can get this one. Obviously, Grave of Venom is going to be for weapon and helm, as we spoke. This is going to be in the Grave of Curse, and this is going to be in the Grave of Wrath. This one, this like 2 extra swords that you're going to open at one point, is going to be from Heretical Ruins, and this one is going to be from Ascent Battlefield. So this is from point of gear. From point of artifacts, you basically click here and click on exchange. Here is going to be presented artifact shop. Here you're going to have epic. Now from epic one, maybe this one is going to be a good one. When wear watches a basic attack, an extra 3% Attack up is gained for 3 seconds. 10 times is going to be like 20% more attack. You get flat stats attack and attack speed. It's a good one. What else I can suggest for the tanks? Maybe this one is going to be good. The wearer gets extra HP, 20% is a flat stats, defense and resistance. For the healer, I actually use this one, where increase it by some percentage up to 15%. Strongly depend what kind of healer you're having. And this is, you can see which of these artifacts can actually serve you well when you get your hero, because each of these artifacts is for a specific hero. Here we have legendary artifacts. For example, this one is very good one. Attack percentage, and the ultimate skill gets some 20% damage bonus, for example. I mean, you can see it. Maybe I'm going to make a tier list of the artifacts and which one is going to be the best one. For example, this one for specific healers is extremely important. Whenever heals an ally with HP below some percentage, the amount of healing is increased by 20%. Very nice. This is, for example, for Gyarados, very good, or for the tanks. We have mythic artifacts, which is, for example, this one is for flames. When an ally wild dice rolls over flame, the wearer blah blah blah. This one is a very good one. Too bad I don't have any fire hero that I get duplicated. I actually have, to be honest. I get Eric and I have Jasper, so I'm going to think twice where I'm going to go. And here is by element, as you can see, and there is universal artifacts that is working well for all the people. For example, this one is one of my favorite ones. This is Rift Hallgrass. It's going to give you 100 extra skill haste, and accuracy is going to be leveled like crazy. So thanks to this artifact in the arena, for example, you're going to just fire up before everybody, and I think this is going to give you a great advantage, especially if you do crazy amount of damage or you are applying some debuffs. This one is also a good one. This is ranged heroes in the team get some percentage of the wearer attack. Here you're going to get attack and percentage attack, so you can see some crazy amount of damage. And we have exclusive. Now exclusive one is for specific heroes. So far you can see, for example, for this hero here, Tenduno, you're going to have this exclusive artifact for him. There is not many exclusive artifacts. This is, for example, Fora. It's a wild one. Pure. This is just crazy amount of damage these artifacts can actually boost you, but it's extremely hard to get it. Not all of the heroes is having this artifact that you can get. I have like 9 so imprint. So I'm thinking to actually boost a little my roster, but definitely getting the artifacts is something with a huge priority, because I'm going to share with you some of the heroes I have. For example, Jasper, I have a shard for him, but damage due to the enemy with the shield is increased by 20%. Now, where is this enemy with the shield? This is on Grave of Curse, the only place where I see. Maybe some other places is going to appear, but since I'm going to be wild, here is heals the hero 8% maximum HP after killing an enemy. If I use them in the Temporal Vortex, first of all, you cannot kill Temporal Vortex, so immediately this thing is not valuable. And same for the Jasper. There is some things that you can see the rest what is going to give when dealing damage to the enemy with less than 50% HP. The hero get 50 bonus, critical rate, critical damage, flat stance, attack 30%. Crazy, ignore 50% of the target's defense. Obviously, every inspiration is going to help you by a lot, but having good artifacts, I think, is also main priority. Obviously, for some heroes that are game changer, that I will not have the time to actually show you all the game changing heroes or something like this. But this is in general some overview over the beginner guide in the Dragonheir Saga Gods, and how I think. Now, right now we have also a thing for, I don't know, this is Wubu getting these shards and some extra stuff. I mean, there is events. From here you can see all the events. Sometimes the events is going to be like this one on the separate window, but yeah, you're going to get also a legendary hero for free. And when you continue doing some stuffs, where was the thing? Not this one. Okay, it's not this one. Also, when you finish some of the content in Drown Hair Sawan Gods, for example, Clear Goblin Lair 2 Stage 2, Clear Grave of Venom Stage 2, something like this, you're going to get some extra heroes. There is even a legendary heroes. If you get to top 2000, you're going to get this hero for free. Alliance rewards progress reaches 2000, you're going to get this hero, for example, which is a legendary, free legendary heroes. And also this one is go to the Uminia and begin the new journey. You're going to receive this hero also. So the game right now is presenting with a lot of legendary heroes. Back in days, people who was playing Drown Hair Sawan Gods remember the pain that we was having just because there was just no legendary heroes. In season 1 I go out with 2 legendary heroes. Right now, just start playing the game for free legendary heroes. I get like 3 or 4, which is absolutely crazy. You just get 3 just by doing your progression, 3 legendary heroes. So I'm not going to talk about the Hiluli dice, the reduction of the price, and etc. Way more easy to get a legendary hero. So yeah, you have also cooking, where you can cook some different stuffs that is going to give you, for example, attack 10%, 5% more necrotic damage and stuff like this. But I think this is the important thing: gear, artifacts, heroes, and synergy. Now obviously different heroes is going to have different synergy. For example, wild, if you have 3 wild, is going to give you doing burst. All wild dice rolls are guaranteed to be max value. For example, on 2 you're going to get all other wild dice rolls plus 2. For summoning, you're going to summon a phoenix that is very strong, by the way. And for support, you're going to get some extra maximum HP increase. Who else? For the frost, you're going to get frozen was 5 seconds, frozen was 5 seconds, inflict frozen for 5 seconds to one target in the battle start, and stuff like this. You know, you're going to see these bonuses, and it's better to actually get advantage of these bonuses. So yeah, I guess this will be for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, just write it in the comments below. I'm reading and, you know, giving answer to all of my comments, all of my questions, to be honest. And yeah, I wish you a great day and see you in the next Drown Hair Sawan Gods beginner guide video.